Okay, Jaylen is ready for your questions. Who would like to lead off? Right here, we'll go on second row.
Jaylen, what was it like leaving workouts this morning and putting on that jacket and coming down the street to kick off college football season here?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. It was a lot trying to get over here, but, blessed to be in this position, and excited to be here in order to represent Vanderbilt football.
Left side, fourth row.
Jaylen, right over here. Elijah McAllister is here today with Auburn. What can you kind of tell us about the leader he was for y'all's program for the last few years?
Yeah, Elijah McAllister, he was a great leader for us. He made a lot of impact to the team, and, we appreciate that we get to see him today, but we also understand that, we love him, but he's on the opposition, so we have to, keep it there and, wish him the best luck at Auburn and, continue to focus on the things we have going on at Vanderbilt. So,
Go on the second row here in the aisle.
Good morning, Jaylen.
good morning.
Would you mind kind of talking about, you mentioned the word excitement earlier. When you look at this team and the steps that you guys have taken over the last couple of years, especially with Coach Lee, how would you describe the atmosphere, the locker room environment right now with this group of guys?
Oh yeah, it's a lot of energy. Coach Lee's bringing in some good recruiting class, some good recruiting classes. So we're really excited about the young players that's coming here, buying into the program, and just taking in Coach Lee's message. And we're feeling really good about this season, especially coming back with a majority of our returning defense. So that's really good, and continuing the continuity with the coaches as well, with the coaching staff, having Nick Howell back, which would do us pretty well on defense.
Left side, fourth row.
Dan Peck, ESPN 1067 in Auburn. How seriously did you consider leaving for the NFL draft? And I'd love to know sort of your thought process behind why you decided to return and why you decided to return to Vanderbilt.
Yeah, so my process with the NFL draft last year, well, it came down to me realizing that last year was my first year playing safety, so I wanted to get another year under my belt playing safety to get more film. And secondly, I wanted to come back and play and, boost my stock to where, I can get drafted. And then third off, I wanted to come back and, win our mission this season is postseason play. So, that's for us to determine that. But I wanted to go win with Vanderbilt and, accomplish things and change the narrative here.
Stay on the fourth row.
And what would it mean to fulfill that goal of postseason play in what will probably be your final year at Vanderbilt?
Yeah, it means going out and having success, But we understand that that's not going to be easy. Nothing's going to be given to us, and we're going to go out there and have to work hard in order to earn that.
Second row, right side.
Jaylen, what will it mean? You mentioned so many guys coming back on the defensive side of the ball. What do you have to do there to make the defense better this season than it was a year ago?
Yeah, I just continue to lead those guys. Just continue to use my voice. And be confident in using my voice. I feel like a main role for me this year is, especially, of course, playing safety, but being a vocal leader on defense. And I have the opportunity to, speak louder and, and make sure everything on defense is straight, everything's structured. People are lining up in the right place. People are doing the right jobs, because that limits mistakes, and the less mistakes we make as a team, the more we'll win.
Left side, third row.
Hey, Jaylen, Vince Ferrara, 99.1, the Sports Animal in Knoxville. Wondering, as a DB, with teams that not only have tempo but have the wide splits like Tennessee does, what kind of conflict does that put a safety and a DB to try to cover all that space with those wide splits?
Yeah, it's I feel like their scheme is kind of difficult for a defense to adjust to, but they run a lot of like read verts and stuff like that. So just just sticking like at Vanderbilt, we just stick to our rules and we play. So
Second row.
Jeff Spiegel, ABC 3340 in Birmingham. That's an awesome suit.
thank you.
Talk about what goes into the fashion, choices, and is there a competition between you guys on the team? Do you want to look better than anybody else today, or how does that work?
Nah, it's nothing like that. I just feel like my mom like inspired my fashion skills kind of. I like if I have something that I want to put on, like there's nobody that I'm going to show like other than my mom and get her approval. And I also like have my family's approval. Like my sisters, like I always listen to my sisters and what they're telling me to wear and stuff like that. So
Third row, left side.
Jaylen asked Ethan this, is there a point of pride being the team that opens up the college football season? I mean, it's you guys in Hawaii, game one.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of it's a lot of confidence and pride that comes out of that, and we just have to, we know that we have to make a statement, and but we feel like fall camp is where the games of this season is going to be won. So just putting in the work and putting in the work during fall camp, and see where the season takes us from there.
Left side.
You mentioned the switch to safety. What were the toughest parts of that transition, and what sort of came naturally?
I feel like one of the toughest things for me was covering in space. Obviously, the difference between safety and corner is the amount of space that you have to cover. That's whether you're covering a pass or coming down and tackling as well. So just, cleaning up footwork and stuff like that. We've been really harping on that this spring with Coach Lee's methods and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that.
Final question, back row.
You and CJ Taylor, how do you think you guys sort of create a duo there in the secondary? And he's sort of a versatile player. What about him makes him a dynamic presence on defense?
Yeah, I love CJ and how he plays. I feel like he plays with total effort. That's what he does. He believes in it, and I love the way he runs the ball and tackles, and he's just a playmaker. I feel like he's going to be he's going to make a big impact for our team this year, and I love, he literally plays, in front of me, so I love playing right behind him, so.
Jaylen, good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.